Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back. So here I am. Last night I got my red mage to level 50.99999, and this is the next step. This is like I was saying last night. What I'm going to do is get the limit break quest for level 50, giving me the ability to be level 55, and then once I finish with that, I will immediately start the quest for at 51. And I'll show you about that. I can instantly become level 51 after I'm done with that, and then do the quest for level 60. And let's go. So here I am talking to Matt in Relude Gardens. I will at once accept the challenge. So, back in the day, you had to kill liches in Eldamae Necropolis, and Exorays in the Crawler's Nest, and Explosures in Garledge Citadel for these three items respectively. But these days, since they realize it's harder to get a party for this kind of thing, a long time ago, maybe even, I don't know how long ago they changed this, you can just click on three different question mark spots in each of those zones and get a full piece of each of those without having to fight anything. So that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, you can't go and click on the question marks for these three items of each item before you flag the quest. So otherwise I would have done that already when I was in Garledge, for example. Pardon me while I charge my headset. Okay. So here I am. So I'm going to go to all three of those zones and get my three items for each, and I pretty much have a good idea where they are. I don't think I'll need too much of a guide to find them. Oh, I was going to say something. I don't want to put too much on you right this second. I'll tell you as I go. Alright, so I'm going to go to Ancient Papyrus. I'll just go to Eldamae Necropolis first, just because, whatever. Alright, so I am going to... There is a survival guide right inside, but I have not gone inside yet. I've only actually like ridden around my raptor in that zone. So I'm just going to go to Juno, Upper Juno, exit. And I will be right back with you when I get to Eldamae Necropolis in just 1 second for you and about 5 minutes for me. Be right back. By the way, check me out with my special mount here. This is Bayako, the Sky God, on a mount. This is one of the best mounts I've seen. There are some pretty cool mounts out there, but this one was free with login points this month, the month of April 22. So I'm not sure when it'll come back again because I think this is new, but it'll come back again at some point in some sort of event or something. Alright, so here I am at Eldamae Necropolis. Look how cute this is. Look how cute. And here we go. Oh yeah. I had the music turned down for playing last night. I like to play while I watch YouTube and stuff, so. Although Necropolis doesn't have any music, so anyway. Alright, survival guide. Now, any respectable red mage would already have sneak and invis, but I'm not a respectable red mage, so I will use my silent oils. I should probably call some trust, though, just in case I get into trouble. If I were invisible, these trusts would, casting these spells would eliminate my invis effect, but it won't eliminate the sneak effect. So. Semi-Lafina, yeah, tends to skill chain with Velanerol and do light skill chains, and I can magic burst that with Black Mage and Red Mage with Thunder and do extra damage, so that's why I like that combo. I mean, Velanerol will do light with other trusts too, but that's what I like at the moment, so whatever. Alright, so the thing is with this zone, there are certain parts of the zone that are blocked by walls, and you can't click on the walls and open the walls. You gotta go and find the button for those particular walls somewhere else, and sometimes you can't get past where you need to go without going and finding the button and pressing the button. And back when that was more of a factor, other people would be at the button and pressing the buttons, and you would need to go in with two people and make sure one's at the button and one's walking around doing what they need to do, but you need to bring in a friend for the button just to make sure you can get where you're going. They at some point added in a key item that you can get by doing some sort of mini quest that you can just click on the walls and open up the walls. Here's one of the walls here. You can see how there's kind of like an invisible point to click here, like it's called Shiva's Gate. The wall kind of is not shown, but it's still there digitally, I guess. But right now the wall is open, so all I need to do is click on this one here, and I get a part of a ancient papyrus shred. So now that one of those, that particular wall is open, I don't need to worry about the walls, because the whole path will be clear to me, because that particular wall being open will make the other appropriate walls being open that I need. So unless I'm trying to get somewhere deeper into this place and I need the other walls open, the whole path for me today is open because of that particular wall being open, if that makes sense. So it's like a set of walls and then another set of walls. This particular set being open is what I need. Another shred here, I believe. Pretty much all the monsters in here are detect by sound or blood, because most of them are undead. So as long as I'm not low on HP and I have a sneak up, then I'm going to be safe through the whole thing. There might be some... yeah. There might be some sight detection monsters. I'm not sure what... I think stalkers are blood and... I still think they might be sound. But I know these dogs here, these tomb wolves are definitely sound. The skeletons are definitely sound. The ghosts are definitely sound. And this should be my last one. Alright, so I got my full piece of papyrus. Super easy, super quick. Before you had to kill these liches up here and hope to get the drop. And if anybody else was in here looking for them, you'd have to compete for the monsters and compete for the drops. But these days, all good. So I got my survival guide in case I need to come back here. I can warp home now. By the way, I set my warp point, my home point, to Hrulud Gardens Mog House. I find that to be one of the best home points because it is right next to a mog house. It's right next to a place where you can get a free instant warp from this Moogle here, and also right next to a survival guide, and still pretty close to an auction house. Only thing it doesn't have really close to it that I would like is a Gobby Box person, a Gobby Box goblin, and also an auction house much closer. That would be like the perfect home point to stay at. So I will go ahead and go to Garelage next. Garelage or is it Garlage? Is there an A in the first part or the second part? Garlage, not Garelage. Garlage. So, Garlage Citadel. I'm going to have to get used to that because I have been pronouncing it Garelage for about 20 years now. No, I started in 2004, so 18 years. Alright, so this stuff here, deeper into the dungeon, I was still getting aggro from stuff, so I do need to call some trusts. I prefer not to fight because I don't need the XP right now. I'm all capped out for this level at 50.99. But if I do, I don't want to have to backtrack and go back. But at this point, I can pretty much kill anything I want to in this zone, as long as I'm not overwhelmed by a bunch of different stuff at once. Also, something I did last night while I was leveling in here was I got a key item over here that allowed me to get past a large door solo. Back in the day, you needed 4 people to get past a certain door. But these days, you can just click on this one right here and get the key item from it. It's a pouch of weighted stones. And that pouch of weighted stones basically makes you sort of, you know, theoretically heavier. So the switches that you have to stand on will work with 1 person instead of 4. And I'll show you that in a second. So these borer beetles are sight detection and they aggro, but I can probably just get by them here. I need to drop my sight invis anyway to step on the door plates or to open the door. Oh well, they're cheap. I'll go ahead and invis up here. So right here is the door. Back in the day, you would need just to have 4 people to stand on each of these plates, and that opens the door. But with the key item, you can just click on the door and go through. Also, remember, I don't know, a couple episodes ago, I need to sneak for this area. I got pretty much sound detection monsters in this whole part here. Remember back a couple episodes ago where I talked to the Adeline expansion pack starter NPC, and it told me to go find some a geomatic fount. Since I'm usually in here anyway to level up, I usually choose to go to this one. And now after I click here, I got my geomagnetron is attuned to this, and that's basically just what you need to click on to access the new expansion pack when I'm ready. So that now that that's done, then yeah. So deeper into the Citadel. At this point here, you got the difference between level 50-ish mobs and then level like 55-ish plus monsters. These funnel bats are a little bit higher. This is where I ended on to get to level 50.9. But beyond these funnel bats are a group of 3 areas, or 2 areas, or 2 open areas, whatever, that have these explosures. Ooh, there's the NM version of the exploser. These bombs here, these little bombs, will detect by magic and sight, so you gotta keep that in mind. But I don't need to attack them, especially the NM. I just need to click on the question mark. My bomb coal fragment, that's 1. Another one here. And another one further up here. Funnel bats are sound detection. Acid grease are sound detection. Inside this room here where I need to go, though, there is a bomb that will see me. Yeah, it looks like he's looking at me. I can't cast anything because he'll definitely come after me for magic detection. Maybe I can sneak by and avoid his cone. Nope, didn't avoid his cone. But I'll just click anyway. Got the bomb core fragment. He can go ahead and attack me. Although I'm going to get some aggro now that my sneak has been dropped. I'm going to try to escape through this door here. Ooh, that's a strong hit. And I'm going to get a bunch of skeletons in here, hopefully. Actually, now that my HP is super low, I'm going to get blood detection from all of these things. And I'm probably not going to make it to the exit, but I'm going to try just for fun. The exit up here is just something to... something useful up here if you're going to take this character further than just leveling a mule up. If I can get to it. Nope. I wonder if this person can raise me. Looks like they're AFK. Oh well, I got what I needed. I'll come back and... get what I needed to get outside if I really want to at some point, but I really don't need to. Only if I'm going to be progressing further into another expansion pack, so I'm not worried about it. So 2 out of the 3 items found. Now I'm going to go to the Crawler's Nest, which is through Lower Juno and Rolanberry Fields to the Crawler's Nest, and I will check back in with you when I get there. Alright, I'm back. Here I am coming up on the Crawler's Nest, right here on the map. By the way, you have to enter this slope up, this sort of hill up to this area right here. So you have to come down like this, and then like through another slope here, and then the slope right here or so to get up to this area. Otherwise you'll be blocked by some cliffs you can't go around. Sorry, you can't go through, not that you have to go around. Okay. Survival guide in here as well. Once again, for safety, call my trusts. Also, since I died, I lost a little bit of XP, so I might want to kill like one thing. Alright, so nothing like weird doors or anything for this zone, except what's weird about this zone is just the layout of the map, which can be super confusing to the fresh player. Don't have the map on my account here, but I do have this mini map from the Windower, and you can imagine how this will be. All these different paths from this room. We came from over here, and we came down here to this ledge. These lizards don't aggro, so that's good. I'm going to go straight ahead to this this path here that leads down here. There's 2 of the question mark things to pick up. Lizards don't aggro, flies don't aggro. However, Exorays do aggro, and they detect by sound. So I'm going to sneak up. The first question mark is right on top of the hill here. One Exoray Mold crumb. And another one is kind of easy to miss if you aren't aware that it's there. Even on the map there, it's kind of hard to see. The green spot there. Right here. Exoray Mold crumb. Now I'm going to go back to the main room where I came from and go to a different path. Be right back. Alright, I'm back here. I'm going to go this path here on the map, right there. And through here, there is going to be a couple crawlers that will detect by sound, but aggro. These ones don't aggro. But the soldier crawlers further down the path will aggro. And there's also a scorpion that will aggro and detect by sound. But there's also a bomb. And bombs detect by sight and magic. Could probably just evade the bomb though. The Poruboros. Just gonna see which way he's looking. Already sneaked up. Ooh. And I caught another one that was still looking my direction. So I gotta take out 2 at once. This is why I bring my trusts. Okay, here are the soldier crawlers that aggro and detect by sound. And I don't think there's any more enemies that aggro that are sight detection, so I'm not worried about invis. I mean, there are further down, but I'm not going to be going quite near them, so. I'm going to go back to this map here to show you even more confusion. So, I need to get to this area right here. There, the next question mark thing is right there. You'd think I could just go this way and go there, but no, this is a ledge right here that you can only go down. You can only go past one direction. So I got to go all the way up here. To another drop-down room. These particular lizards will aggro, but they still detect by sound, and I'm sneaked, so no worries. Witch hazels don't aggro. Exorays do, but I'm sneaked up. And there we go. Got my third and final piece. So I could just warp out now and go to Matt and finish the quest and increase my level cap. But I'm going to show you one more thing here. It's the sort of a, technically not, but it's kind of a hidden secret exit out of this place that might lead me to a strong, notorious monster that would be fun to kill just for fun. Although it was a monster that was strong enough back in the day before the first expansion came out that it took a large group of people to take down. I'm going to see if I can do it with just myself and some trusts. If it's up. It might not be up. It drops a fairly valuable item, so it's probably dead if it's even up. But the monster is called a Simurg, if that's even how you pronounce it. But it's a large bird, and it drops some boots that can give you 12% movement speed on a thief or a ranger. Of course, I'm not a thief or a ranger, but it'd be fun just to take them out and show you. So, soul stingers here. They detect by sight. I'm not sure if they aggro or not. Sounds like they do. Sounds like he just went to attack me. Yep, being attacked. Hopefully I get to the exit. Or I might just die and save myself some... Okay. Exorays, gotta avoid those. Still a little bit of a long walk here. Be dangerous. I like to live dangerously. More stingers. 2 or 3 more hits and I'm done. And there we go. Okay, well, here's the exit here. It's a big bird outside called the Simurg. I probably wouldn't have won anyway. So I did lose some XP again, but I think it will be okay. I'll show you why. So right now my level cap is 50, but I can still gain experience while I am 50, but I can't just get past 50, so I can go to 50.999. When I complete this quest, my level cap will be 55, so I can go beyond level 50.999. And there happens to be a Records of Eminence quest that I can trigger once I'm done with this quest that will immediately give me some XP, then level me up, and then that'll be level 51, and then I can access the next quest at level 51. So, here we go. Matt. 3 items. Yes. Level limit is now 55. So I'm still level 50. I'm going to go and activate the level cap increase quest here that I had just completed, and I got enough XP to push me to level 51. And now that I'm level 51, I can activate the next quest to cap me at level 60. Of course. Alright. So now I have to go and I need to bring back 3 samples of Frigasite. Now those samples of Frigasite can be found in the zone called Zarkabard. It's going to take, the first time you go to Zarkabard, it takes quite a bit of walking. I will take you through it. I have about 20 minutes left to work here. Won't be 20 minutes left of necessarily a video, but let me see. Bear with me one second. Aha! My research has paid off. instead of running the normal old school path, which is Sandoria, East Ronfair, through Rangermont Pass, through Bosidine Glacier, and then into Zarkabard, I can go directly to Zarkabard with Unity Warps. Costs, I'm not sure how much it costs, but only a few hundred probably. I need to choose the level 125 category. And here I am in Zarkabard. I don't have a map, but I know where to go in my head, and this map here will be fine. I need to obtain 3 key items. Shadow Dragon. Alright, so I'm going to go first. There's an outpost up here. I can grab a survival guide. Might as well do that. These evil eyes here detect by magic and sight and sound. I think they detect by magic. Pretty sure. So the first piece, if you call it the first piece, I call it the first because that's where I'm going first, is down here in sort of this hidden cave back here. Now the part that is a challenge, at least it was back in the day, was there is a very strong monster back here that is considered, that's called true. It's either true sight or true sound, depending on which monster it is in this particular cave. But when it's true sight or true sound, that means that the monster can detect through sneak and invisible. That means it will definitely attack you if you get nearby or into his cone of detection. And it's also super strong and super fast moving. Fortunately though, it will not detect you on a chocobo. Triangular Frigacite. Do that, and get right back on, and okay. I thought it got me for a second because it has a really wide range of detection. That's a dog, so that's a really wide range of, so its sphere around itself is really wide range. So I got one. Alright, I'm going to pause and be back with you here in a second after I am close to my second one. So before the map slides away here, the down here was the first one I went to. The next one I'm going to is up this slope, then up to here, and the next one I'll have to go back down the slope and go back up here to up here. Boreal Tiger. Tigers detect by sight. So I gotta make sure he's turned around fully and on his way out. He doesn't. He's gonna scan around there like that, but not gonna turn around until he gets to the edge of his running area. Got it. Back on the mount. This is why this mount macro is so good, because you can hop on and hop off and hop back on. Alright, I'll pause it for you while I get to the other spot. Alright, here I am back with you here. So the first one was the undead wolf, second one was the tiger. And this one here is a coral. It's like a cat. Boreal coral. These are sight detection. So I am probably safe. Either way, I can just warp out quick. Ooh, it's coming back, coming back, coming back. There. Got it. Warping out. Ooh, it's onto me. It's onto me. It's onto me. Almost, almost. Oh, here it comes. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. Alright, back in Rulud Gardens. Now remember, I'm level 51. I was able to get that quest at level 51, but my cap is level 55. So right now, when I finish this quest, my cap is going to be level 60. And then I will be going back to... Actually, before I go back to Black Mage, I will go ahead and do the next set of quests for Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, so I can get my XP bonus for that next key item, as I am a level 51 Red Mage here. I can't do the fight until I can't win the fight until I'm approximately 45 plus, at least 45 plus. So that's why I'm going to do it on Red Mage. And then when I go back to Black Mage, I'll have a clear path to level 60, and maybe once I level to 55 or 60 or so, actually, I'll probably level to 55 or 56 exactly, then activate my quest for level 65, and then that particular level 65 quest will be the one that coincides with the next nation missions in the same zones that I can knock out at the same time, which is kind of like the whole point of doing it this way. So, talk to Matt. Level cap is now 60. I can't activate the next quest until I'm 56. So right now, doing that next quest, or the next achievement here for level cap, would be kind of pointless because it would just give me some XP on Red Mage, but I want to save all of my bonus XP for Black Mage in case I need to level up on something, like instantly level up somewhere. I want to save it to activate it then if I need to. So right now, I'm going to call it a day for this episode. In case I put it into, combine videos into multiple videos into one episode, then I'll see you in a second, or maybe I'll see you tomorrow or whenever the next video comes out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.